Fake out.
Last one.
Well, no,
don't hit people.
Get rid of yours.
Thunder. Last one.
Because the night is gone, 'cause first they wanna have fun.
Why is Madonna singing this? Madonna
and 11 friends ain't gonna party all night and get up to something. Oh, but let's do this cause for sure number one. 'Cause first they wanna have fun. Oh, first just wanna have. That's all they really want. It's so fun when you put your foot. They just wanna, they just wanna, they just wanna, they just wanna. First just wanna have fun. They just wanna, they just wanna, they just wanna, they just wanna, they just wanna. First just wanna have fun. Where you put your suit on? Where you put your suit on?
I would never do that for a
So I think, are we up? I guess we are. Well, welcome everybody to the second iteration of Biggest Little Fur Con. First, you saw that lovely video that Smash and his AV team back there put together. That's all from Smash Wolf Productions, and they've got all this great equipment here for us. We really appreciate it. And they're still setting up more as we go, so that we can have an even more epic time later this evening with the dances and whatnot. So you'll see them periodically mucking around with the lights and whatnot. Let's see, first order of business, I suppose I should announce our guests of honor, since they are our guests and they are honorable. I'd like to announce that our guests of honor this year are Sidian, who is currently busy setting up a dealer table, so she's not available. But our other guest of honor is up here at the very front. His name is Kijani. Take a stand really quick and give it a round of applause. Sidian has done some really awesome artwork for us. She created that really excellent con book cover, and she also has that awesome t-shirt that I think I do see a few of you in the crowd wearing, with all of its garish neon colors, as they should be, and I guess I'm wearing my garish neon colors as well today. Kijani has done some fantastic work doing charity work and getting a charity fursuiting group going in the Bay Area, in Washington, up in Seattle. I think you've probably done a fair bit of work getting Seattle people to be interested in coming down here too, I believe. So again, thank you for that. We have gotten a few questions about fursuit parades. We do indeed have one. We decided to name it Critter Conga this year, so it was a little tough for people to find on the schedule. But we do have a parade. Again, it's on the schedule. It's named Critter Conga. It is at 3:30. The parade launches at 3:30. This year we're going to do the group photo first rather than last. I've seen it done in a couple of other conventions, namely Anthrocon, and it seems like it works a whole lot better to do the group photo first. And then the parade has no particular end. It's just what we're going to do is we'll bring all the fursuiters through here, through this main area. They'll come in the back of the dealers. They'll come through this main area, head out the roll-up door, and we have actually reserved the hall out there to have a place for fursuiters to just play and goof off with hotel guests. People who aren't with the convention, just random hotel guests. It'll be just an area for them to go play with random hotel guests, and for the random hotel guests to come get their pictures and have fun as a thing, fursuiters. We decided this year, we were able to get the budget for it, so we decided we are going to do a fursuit go-kart tournament this year. However, sign-up is required for that. We need to know how many people are coming, and we need to have them all organized and together, because the go-kart track is fine with fursuiters, but they just ask that we not like dilly-dally, and that fursuiters get in and drive and go, because they make their money on keeping people going. That sign up for the fursuit tournament or for the go-kart tournament's right after this, right? 12 o'clock, panel room 2.
12 o'clock through.
Yeah, 12 o'clock in panel room 2, which is right over there. As the main prize for the video game tournament is a custom painted NES with 12 games. I've personally dug through the system and modified it as well, so that it no longer has a blinking screen. It has a new connector, so it works perfectly. It's basically better than new. And we've included 12 games. Some of them are good games, and some of them are 80s games, like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and things like that, which are probably incredibly awful, but they were cheap, so we put them in anyway. And the custom painting on that, the original one was damaged in transit, so the substitution is that my lovely partner Shuk, who is over setting up the dealer's den right now, is going to be custom painting the 8-bit video game character, the 1980s NES video game character of your choice on the outside of the system, and then we'll mail it to you afterward. The video game tournament itself is a random video game tournament. The games are specifically meant to be a mystery. Nobody knows what they are, except for a select few who had to plan it. And the qualifier is up in the video gaming room now. You have until, oh God, what was it? I believe it was noon tomorrow to play the qualifier and post a score. Video Gaming will record your score on the qualifier. The top, I believe it's 8 qualifying scores, and we'll probably contact number 9 and 10 in case some people no-show. It is the top 8, okay. The top 8 will move on to play the other games and try to beat each other out and be the winner. There is a second place prize and a third place prize as well. Second place prize is a custom MLG gaming controller for the 360, and third place prize is a free registration for next year. That's one of the tournaments we have. So we have a fursuit go-kart tournament, we have a video game tournament, and we also have our dance competition, of course. Dance competition is going to be right here, main stage, 6 to 8 p.m. I think it might be 6:30 to 8 p.m. on Saturday, so right in the middle of Saturday. That was inspired by last year. There were several people from the Bunny Convention who wanted to come in and like get tails and whatnot. Racket was around here, but he disappeared. Oh, he's over there playing with blocks. I think he's over there playing with blocks. I don't know.
Screen for him.
You've probably seen that we do have a few fursuiters here and there already that have ended up getting tagged. We did do fursuit tags this year. Yeah, there's an example. Shenba has one. Those are some little headbands that we actually all handmade. Shenba herself actually did some of them. And I want to thank Sparky Stitches for taking care of the embroidery work on that. I think, there she is. Thank you, Sparky. And unfortunately, due to a miscount on my part, yeah, they look like this. They're in various different colors, but they're oversized headbands.
Karate Kid.
Port of Subs has been really kind to go pick up a bunch of custom cups. It looks like a couple of people already got them. They're selling those for, I think they told us it was going to be, it's $8, okay. $8.08, I guess. Once you add the tax. So those cups are $8 and change, and you can buy the cup, and they will let you refill it for the duration of the con for 25 cents per fill, I believe it is. What's that? But they said it was free to fill? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, but they've been telling us the whole time it's 25 cents for fill. So it might be one of the employees just isn't aware. But yeah, if they're not going to charge you, then great. Take advantage of it. And they do have a Coke freestyle, so they have like every flavor on the planet over there. What else is on my notes here? I would like to mention that we have Flare on board again. Flare are the convention volunteer security force, and also they are here to help make sure everybody stays safe. They're not here to tell you what not to do. They're just here to make sure that you don't hurt yourselves. And Flare has been very good in the past, and I'm continuing to believe they always will be very good about not killing the fun and just making sure that everything is just barely not too insane. But as close as possible. We got a couple more discount pricing deals. The go-kart tournament is giving, the go-kart track is giving a discount for fursuiters who want to go drive. There is only one track that they're allowing fursuits on because of turnover reasons, but that's actually probably the most fun track anyway, so you should be okay. And normal price is $6.50. They're giving it to us for $5.50, I believe, $1 off. So that's $1 off per game. They are perfectly happy with fursuiters as long as they don't take 5 minutes getting in and out of the cart. I recommend that you not use fursuit paws because they generally don't fit in the pedal areas. So you'll probably want to go there with regular shoes instead. Why do you keep smirking at me? That attitude on your face, it doesn't change. Anyway.
Miniature golf Sunday.
Miniature golf, yeah, we did. We got the mini golf course from 11 to 1 on Sunday. That's just free, open. Anybody can go play if they want to. It doesn't have to be fursuits. Just anybody can go, and we just basically rented out the whole course for 2 hours. So go have fun, play mini golf. That's 11 to 2 or 11 to 1 on Sunday morning. And what's that? Oh yeah, you do have to show a con badge for the discounts and for the free mini golf. Other than the free mini golf, if you want to play it some other time, they are discounting that as well, down from $6 down to $4. And that big fursuit swing you saw at the very end of the video that you all cheered for from Bowtie going bonkers and getting towed 200 feet up in the air and released. They're letting us have fursuiters there this year, as long as they can convince themselves that none of your parts are going to fly off. So the manager of the area, or the manager of that little fun park, will be going and trying to pull your head off, trying to pull your paws off, making sure nothing's going to come off. For the video that we did, we actually sewed everything down so that it would not move. That was probably excessive. There's probably other ways you can get things more quickly attached in a reliable fashion. But they are allowing fursuiters to do that, and they're also giving us a discount for that as well. Normally it's 25, they've reduced it to 15 for that. The traditional reminder of fursuits in the casino always applies for this convention. Fursuits are fine most everywhere. The places they are not okay is in the casino, which is everything that side of these elevators on the next floor up. Everything beyond the elevators into the casino space is off limits for fursuiters. If they can't see your face, that's the definition. If they cannot see your face on a camera, security will be finding you pretty quickly. They have cameras everywhere. They'll probably find you within 30 seconds and escort you back here, or escort you out of the hotel if you do it repeatedly. And the other places that they've asked that we have fursuiters stay out of is the downstairs shops, and the arcade has a no masks policy, so unfortunately fursuiters cannot go into the arcade. Once the head comes off, none of those things apply anymore. So if you want to break the magic, on your head be it. Or rather, off your head be it. But Other than that, all the area in the hallways down here is fine. The convention space obviously is fine. Outdoors is fine. Everything upstairs that's not the casino on the other side of the elevators, so between the elevators and the bowling alley, is also fine. And what's the next thing? Oh yes, I've learned that we have a pair here who just got married, and this is their honeymoon. So I don't know if they're in the crowd or not, but I would like to congratulate OMG Shep and Hyena for tying the knot. I want to remind everybody that all of our volunteers, including myself, nobody gets compensated in any way. Nobody gets paid. Everything we have that comes in that you guys are buying for your badges is just to support making this happen and to support our charity back there, Safe Haven Rescue Zoo. They've just got their table set up there in the corner right yonder. We're looking like we are probably going to, I think last I checked last night, I think we're already over break even, and all of that leftover money is going to be going to the charity, and we'll figure out how much that ends up being at the end of the con. So once again, it looks like we're probably going to be making money for charity. That makes me feel really good. And other than that, I want everybody to just have fun and be safe and do your best to make everybody smile. That'll do. Thanks. Thanks, everybody. So we did scroll together a quick little check, I see. So my lovely assistant Train here would like to present the check, which represents the total of everything that's been raised for this charity this weekend. The total, if you're ready for it, on behalf of Biggest Little Furcon, $16,627.
You guys are amazing. Thanks for having us, and thanks for loving and caring. Just thank you. Love you guys.
Okay. Well, that was some of our numbers. Where's the rest of my numbers? There's my blue piece of paper. There it is. Good thing I printed it in blue so I can find it again. Okay, so I know everybody's been champing at the bit to find out just how much we grew this year. Last year's attendance was 704 people, which did set a world record for a first-year furry convention. This year, we had 311 people to the max. We had 204 tubular members. We had 927 more in the total of regular members and day passes. Double of 704 is 1,408. I had a bet with Mr. Groggy Fox over there that I believe I owe him either dinner or a drink. I've already forgotten, but it's something like that. Dinner! I think I could probably give you dinner. Yeah, dinner and a drink. And he bet that, as if we doubled, that I would owe him that. The total number of people we have here is 1,442.
So, I did make a bet with this guy, but even though I won, I want to present you with, it's not a bag of cookies, I swear. The bet was for a drink, and this guy worked his butt off to make this con the most amazing thing I've ever been to, and for that, I'm presenting you with a drink. It's fed. Thank you.
And after finishing running this con, that looks like about one drink. Anyway, I did a little bit of research on numbers, and I discovered that the highest growth rate year over year for any furry convention ever was 93%. Therefore, with our 105% growth, we have also beaten that record for year over year growth. So, obviously, if we had record-breaking first-year attendance and record-breaking year-over-year growth, we've beaten the record for a second-year convention. Math makes that obvious. We have also beaten the record for a third-year convention. And we've beaten the record for a fourth-year convention. We didn't quite make the record for a fifth year, but we're nipping at its heels. That record's 1492. We missed it by 50. That's okay. Perfectly fine. Last year, I invited all the staff members up to the stage so that everybody could see just how many people put effort and work into this convention. I can't do that this year because the stage would collapse. So I would like everybody who has volunteered, helped in any way, to please stand up and wave so that everybody can see just how many people. Look around and see how many people are waving, even in the back, in the front, everywhere. I suppose I'll wave too. It takes a town to raise a child, as they say. It takes a village to raise a child, excuse me.
That's what Hillary said.
The last thing I'd like to do is introduce next year's theme. 1990s. We considered it.
It's morphin' time!
But since we decided we do not want to become Decade Con, we have decided that next year's theme, the imagery for that theme is going to be full of propaganda and brainwashing and control and authority, and requiring all of you to be happy members of the biggest little furry community. Next year's theme is dystopia. Not to be confused with post-apocalypse. Dystopia is things like 1984, corporate control, a generally happy society with just a couple problems. And I guess, yeah, the Lego movie has a bit of that. I haven't seen that yet. Hunger Games would be another good example. BLFC will very much be watching next year. We'll be watching everything. Got a couple more things in my box of tricks here. Yep, that's exactly it. I would like to bring Sidian and Kijani to the stage briefly, because we do have one more little gift for both of you. The same kind of little laser cut trophies that we had for our charity. We have two of these that say guest of honor for the both of you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your work with the community. And most of all, thank you both for being awesome. Last year we had 186 fursuiters. This year we had 465. And I got a message at 10 o'clock this morning from our photographers in the back that they already have the Fursuit Parade picture posted on picturenv.com. They already got that together and up online for us. Tentative date for next year is going to be May 7th through May 10th. We're returning to our original May date. The bunnies will, this year on Cinco de Mayo is unfortunately the last year that the bunny convention is coming here. They never specified why they're moving venues, but unfortunately that last year was the last time we would ever see them. Yeah, that's what the bunnies are. And this entire weekend, Smash Wolf and his crew back there have been running stream of all of this on livestream.com/GoBLFC. The stream has stayed up for, I believe, most of the weekend, except when Arrow blew a power breaker and knocked down the computer at the end of Dance Till Dawn.
Go, Arrow!
Yes, we're still proud of him. And Livestream will be archiving all of that material for a while. I think they archive it for 60 days total. So if there's anything you missed, you have 60 days to go back and rewatch it. Believe, if I'm correct, Smash, Alyssa, your equipment has recorded everything that's, any of these cameras have been pointed out all weekend. So we'll be able to edit together some videos and throw them on YouTube, and we'll probably have some fan videos that'll show up too, and pictures. And as we find them, we'll be putting them on the memories page for the con. Okay. The feedback panel will be in panel room 2. That's where I'm headed next to take questions. Is there anything else I forgot that needs to be announced to anybody, or you just want just general questions? Okay, I think we're good. Thank you all for coming, and thank you all for having a great time, and I hope to see you all next week.